Welcome back to the deep dive. Today you're looking at a site you sent us, zmpc.com. It's a women's clothing store, and I have to say, at first glance, it looks pretty great.
It really does. Very trendy, very professional looking.
But we all know looks can be deceiving online. Our mission today is for you, the shopper who wants to buy things quickly but also safely. We're digging into the sources to see if zmpc.com is the real deal.
Or if it's something you should probably steer clear of.
Exactly. Okay, let's unpack this.
So the first place we always start is the foundation, the most objective fact we can find. And that's the domain registration date.
And what did that tell us?
The mpc.com was only registered in September of 2025, so it's extremely new.
Wow, that's very recent.
It is. And while being new isn't automatically bad, it does mean the site hasn't had any time at all to build a reputation. It's an inherent risk.
It's a blank slate.
Yeah.
So from there, we looked for transparency. I went right to the About Us page.
Which is what you should always do.
And there was. Well, there was nothing. No founders' names, no pictures, no story. Just generic text.
And that's a big deal. I mean, legitimate stores usually want you to know who they are.
Hmm?
It builds trust. This complete anonymity is worrying. It means there's no one to hold accountable.
Okay, here's where it gets really interesting. Let's talk about the products themselves.
The actual clothes they claim to be selling.
Right. So we took some of their product photos, which look very professional, and ran them through a reverse image search.
And what came up?
They're all over the internet. A lot of the images seem to be copied directly from other websites, maybe other brands, or even just catalogs.
And that's a critical point. If a store isn't using its own photos, it raises a huge question.
Are you even getting the item in the picture?
Exactly. Are they selling a knockoff, or do they even have the product at all? It
Right.
completely undermines their credibility.
That does. So what about their online footprint? For a brand this trendy, I'd expect a big social media presence.
You and me both. We checked all the major platforms, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. Nothing. A complete ghost. For a modern fashion brand, that is highly, highly unusual. It's how they connect with customers.
So no social proof there. They're basically invisible outside of their own website.
Precisely.
So what does this all mean? Let's look for social proof. What are actual customers saying?
Well, first off, there are no reviews on the Zemksi site itself, which is another little flag.
But we did find a page for them on Trustpilot. It has a 3.2-star rating, which, on the surface doesn't sound catastrophic.
No, but you have to look closer. That rating is based on only one single review.
Just one.
Just one. And that one review gave the site 1 star and, well, let's just say the user raised some very serious concerns about the site's legitimacy.
Okay, so the only piece of feedback we can find is extremely negative. And we also checked Reddit, right?
We did. And found no discussions at all, just silence.
So to sum this all up for you, we've got five big red flags here.
It's quite a list.
A super recent domain registration, product images that are copied from other places,
A complete lack of any social media presence.
no information on who owns or runs the company, and the only external review we can find is deeply negative.
When you put all that together, the picture becomes pretty clear.
It does. The collective evidence suggests this website appears highly unreliable. Our advice here is just to exercise extreme caution before thinking about making a purchase.
And this all leaves you with a final thought, really. In an age where anyone can create a beautiful-looking website, how much should we trust appearances alone? If you can't verify the people, the product, or the history behind a business, what vital steps should you, the critical shopper, always take before you hit that purchase button?